Dog, what is happening today?
Well, good morning, Double T. It's a pleasure to speak with you today. I actually have one from the road for you today.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I like
road
this. I love
adventure.
road. All right, tell me about the road adventure.
Yeah, nothing quite like being on the road as a stand up comedian. This last weekend, we had Pub and Grub Comedy Tour superstar Andy Gunnan rolling out of Two Rivers, Wisconsin, after delivering a night of laughs at Tapped Out Bar and Grill.
That
Leaving.
sounds like an amazing place right there for Bar Comedy USA News to be.
Oh, it's the one of the quintessential establishments on the tour, as you can
Sure.
imagine. Leaving the
What happened?
hotel in the morning, bam, flat tire.
Oh man, that's got to be any kind of car trouble is a comedian's worst nightmare.
Absolutely. And a flat tire, you're a road comic, no big deal in
Right,
most
you probably
cases.
do those all the time.
Yeah. I handled many flat tires on the road, but this is also something that happened to me a few times on the road. Jack brakes.
Oh no, I've never heard of that happening.
Well, you get those kind that come with the car.
Oh yeah, those are the worst.
Yeah, and it's like you're pumping it up like it's an accordion.
Right.
And now, here's the thing. Here's the difference about comedy in a small town versus a big city. The big city, something like that happens, you're done for.
Right.
Small town, here's what happened. Hotel desk clerk calls her boyfriend who shows up with a 10-ton floor jack in the back of his truck like he's saving a damsel in distress at the county fair.
Probably had that tire changed in no time.
Oh, dude, he doesn't just fix the flat. He tightens the lug nuts like he's building a rocket for NASA, and then he sends you off with a 6-pack of beer.
You need that guy in speed dial.
Yeah, no doubt. Like, they don't need AAA. They just need Earl with his 10-ton jack.
Man, you got to appreciate a guy like Earl, always ready for any situation.
Absolutely. And you got to imagine what that was like for that front desk clerk. It was probably, that's small town chivalry right there. That was probably just foreplay for her.
Earl, you did such a fine job today. I got something special when you get home tonight.
100. And that's the difference, Double T, between the big city comedy and the small town comedy. Try that, something like that in Chicago. You break down in the big city, someone's stealing your hubcaps while you're Googling how to change a tire.
It's the life on the road, right?
It my car broke down in Minneapolis. People thought I was some sort of modern art display. In small towns, just changing the tire becomes a whole community event. People start selling concessions while they're tailgating.
Yeah. It is. It's such a different world, isn't it? Like, even if you're not broken down, if you're just standing there and maybe waiting to leave, they're like, is there something wrong? Can we help you? Do you need lunch? Do we need to change a tire? And you're in the city, man, they're going to try to steal your wallet.
That's right. In the small town, they're debating on who gets to help you first.
Right.
So Double T, the big cities, they got the cool stuff. They got a lot of fun stuff to do. And, they got skyscrapers. They got Uber Eats. But small towns on the Pub and Grub Comedy Tour, we got Earl and his 10-ton jack, and that's the real headliner.
It's Bar Comedy USA News with comedian Dog. Dog, tell everybody about the Pub and Grub Comedy Tour.
Well, head on over to barcomictix.com because that's got the schedule coming up. We got to add 2025 on there. It's going to have a lot of exciting shows. We're bringing live stand-up comedy, headliners whose names you don't know but names you should know, to nooks and crannies of America. We got a lot of stuff coming up in the area of Rockford. So stay tuned. Go to barcomictix.com.
Thanks so much, Dog. I appreciate it.
Can't wait to talk to you after Thanksgiving, Double T. Happy holidays to you and your listeners.
Thank Thanks, buddy. It's Rockford's home for Classic Rock 96.7, The Eagle. Thanks, man.
Oh, you bet.
Have a great Thanksgiving, J-Dog. I'll talk to you next week.
You too.